So today we're going to go over motivational quotes from my favorite athletes, actually sports athletes in the world of sports. Not everybody, but definitely my top 10 when I woke up this morning. So right off the bat. So I'll go over those and we'll do 10 motivational quotes from 10 superstars in the world of sports, many of whom you all know, and some you don't. So we'll go over those and keep you motivated. It's sports specific, so these are all sports legends, whether it be running or rowing or football, baseball, basketball, and who else? I got some other ones. So yeah, so we'll get started with that, and welcome to another edition of Roworx Indoor Online Rowing. You never just want to get on the machine and just start rowing. You always want to be prepared, know what's coming, set the machine up properly. So again, with that row fit, that proper like a bike fit, you're gonna look at three things: your damper setting, right, 3 to 6 on the setting there. Your monitor, make sure your monitor is set at either splits or watts. In my opinion, those are my two favorite settings. And then on the setting with the feet, you want to make sure you're tied in at the bend of your foot. So let's tie in today. We're going to start tied in. So at the bend of your foot, make sure that strap is going across the front of your foot. And make sure you can get over, right? We talked about this. This is how you can kind of measure not only your feet, but your legs if they're too high. You want to make sure that knee is going right into your armpit, right there. So let's get started. Go ahead and tie in. And we're just going to row. You don't have to set anything on the machine yet. We're just going to warm up and start rowing here. So wide grip as well. Keep the thumbs underneath the handles, you guys. Wide grip. The pinky should be off to the side of the handle. That's how wide grip you should be. It doesn't matter if you're a bigger guy or smaller. You just want to have a wide grip so that pinky is hanging off. You see that? I don't know if you can see that. Hanging off the end of the handle there. And then nice, comfortable grip. And shoulders relax. Okay, so let's go ahead and go start it up. Warm it up. Rowing full slide. So pretty general workout today, but I will fill you in with some Monday motivation. So breathe, big kick. Kick the legs down, shoulders relaxed. Starting each workout with a couple minutes of rowing. And then break it down into that pick row. As you go through the warm-up, try and get more power. Essentially building your fitness through the first 15-20 minutes of each class. And let's go arms only. Back in. So in and out. Straight line. Breathe. Right into the body, handle, right through the abdomen. So, thinking about it, you may think it's easy for trainers. Let's go body over, swing and stretch over. So next step here. You may think it's easy for trainers or personal trainers or fitness instructors to just teach a class, to just come up with energy out of nowhere, as if we're just born to be that way. You guys, it's not. It takes practice. Just like anybody, how anyone feels on any given day, you have to kind of build yourself up. You have to kind of create energy, create willpower. For us as trainers to come up with energy to build up, we have to pump ourselves up. And if I come into a class with low energy, guess what? The rest of that class is going to be low energy too. So it's important to really start with a good high energy. Even if you don't feel it, act like it. And try to stay positive. And know that 10, 15 minutes into the workout, you're going to feel a lot better. Let's go quarter slide. I always tell people the hardest part about working out is waking up and getting there, or getting onto the machine, or starting the workout. That's really the hardest part. Once you're on it, once you're ready to go, it's a little bit easier. Because you're like, oh, well, I'm already on it, I'm ready to go, I might as well just do it. And then you start feeling better as you start moving. Let's go half slide. And I think we can all agree the hardest part about anything is starting something. Being engaged and being consistent through each day and then finishing that task. So it's important to have goals, write them down, look at them each day, and accomplish those goals. Remember, it's all a process. Let's go 3/4. Try to be present. Control what you can control. Let's go full slide. This is stuff all you've heard all this. It's just I'm just repeating it, but it's the truth. And it's just practice, 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 and saying it over and over again. Arms only here. Nothing's automatic. You have to keep doing it each day. It does become more of a habit, but it doesn't necessarily become easier. It's always a challenge. Be in fitness or work. But once you kind of understand that and develop a system or goals or unique things that'll help you through these days or each day, you'll become better at attacking or overcoming those challenges. If that makes sense. Let's go body over. Let's really stretch over, feel the hamstrings, feel the lower back. So it got me thinking over the last few years, becoming more just, I guess, with age, also just changing, things changing, right? More like tired, just my body going not as into it as it used to be. You could say almost a burnout. Last year I had a crazy year. 2 full Ironmans, including the World Championships, 2 half Ironmans, and an Ultraman, all in 1 year. Let's go quarter sled. And I was broken. I was on the brink of collapse. But you have to keep moving. You have to find a way. But it got me thinking that every time I come to class, half sled, I'm in the car driving to class, and I'm trying to pump myself up to teach the members at Roworx, to teach you guys every day at noon. I have to engage my mind and my body to come up with things to motivate not only you guys but myself. So it's a practice, it's a progression, it's goals, it's a whole list of things. Full slide. And let's go front end, so just legs only. Most of all, it's a choice. Everyone has a choice. Choose to be more positive. That's a mindset. Flip the switch is what I call it. Change your mindset and do it every day. If the negative thoughts creep in, catch yourself doing it. Let it creep in. Kind of vent to yourself. Everyone needs to vent. Everyone needs to get it out there, right? Allow yourself a few minutes. I don't like it, negative, negative. And then change your attitude. Be positive. Look to the best in any situation. Let's go open up. Arms straight. Be grateful. Adapt. Practice good habits. Write those goals down. Good. Open up. Add the arms. And arms arms again, back in. Most of all, you guys stay busy. Whether it's training, working out, learning something new, computer program, how to edit photos, that's what I'm doing, videos. I'm learning stuff every day. It makes the time go by so fast, and you're also doing something productive. You're helping. I feel like I'm helping, hopefully, you guys understanding how to row better, or to get a fitness exercise, or just to kill an hour of the day, right? Let's go body over. But stay active. Keep an active mind, progressive mind, a progress-driven mind. And keep moving. Don't overwhelm yourself though. If you're going to start a list of things to do, start with just one thing or a couple things each week. Maybe just one change per week and stick to that. Don't be doing 10 or 20 different things. You'll get overwhelmed and you get stressed out just because of that. So focus on one thing. Let's go quarter slide. I will say this, adapt. Adapt to your surroundings, adapt to situations. It's a Darwin quote, you guys. Your quarter, adapt to survive. It is a Darwin quote from a couple hundred years ago. It's not just the only fittest people or the most intelligent. It's the ones who learn to adapt to their surroundings, to their environment. Those are the ones that survive. More likely to. Front end, stay forward. Motivational quotes and how to understand what's going on right now and how to live a more positive life. And I'll say on that segue, for people who know me, if you don't, I'll tell you, I try to look at each situation, any situation, and have a more positive outlook on it. Very important, especially through what's going on right now. Open up. And one more time, arms only. Each couple minutes, you guys getting more power out of your warm-up. Improving your fitness. Stretching out, getting more flexible as we go through the warm-up. Breathe. And last but not least, if you're not positive today, if you're saying, shut up, Jack, and if you're saying, I can't be positive, I have a lot of stuff going on, that's fine. That's fine. Rip it then. rip this machine up. Take out your aggression on the rowing machine. The beauty of fitness, it's like meditation. Stress reliever. You don't need a therapist. Stress relief. You need exercise. Of course, I'm kidding, obviously, but it's a type of therapy. Rowing, exercise, movement. Quarter slide. Getting into that zone, working it. Half slide. Three quarters. Full. Lengthen out, lengthen out. Stretch. Left hand only on top of that handle, middle finger to the middle hoop, and then hang out. Lean a little bit to your right. Feel the stretch, you guys. Hang out it. Like you're playing tug of war, but you're hanging off the rope. Like you're water skiing, but you're hanging off the rope. Push the legs, hang off. Let's go, both hands. Feel the difference. Right arm here, hang out, and breathe. Stretch, hang, breathe. Feel the stretch. Feel suspension. Feel the pry. Pry. Legs going down before the handle comes into the body. Both hands here. Arms only here. Just going back to something really quick before we end the warm-up. Making sure, I saw a video the other day of a gal rowing, and she was rowing at low rate, and she was almost stopping. She was rowing consistently, but almost stopping as the hands went away. She was pausing almost. It wasn't a drill, it was she was just rowing. So I want to show you what fast rowing looks like. Let's go out. And you can follow me if you want. But I want to show you the difference between rowing at like an 18 and rowing at 36. And there's not much difference, you guys, other than it's faster. But as far as the hand speed's quick, but it doesn't stop. You never stop. The handle never stops. Okay. maybe on a drill, a skill and drill, you might see, you know, guys stopping or pausing, right? But during races, if you're racing at 18 or 20 or 22, if you're especially at 36, you're never stopping, the handle never slows, okay? It keeps moving through. There is ratio, right? We talked about this. So it's a ratio float, ratio float. But I'm going to show you something, and just bear with me for a few minutes here because it just brought up some thoughts in my head last night after watching this video. I need to show you guys what it looks like to row 18 versus the 36 when rowing hard and without pausing or any major differences, right? The concept is the same. The legs are driving fast, the handle's coming quick away, but it doesn't pause or even slow. Okay, it's just consistent and smooth. So I'll show you an 18. If you want to go with me, you can. And try to stay with me at 18. Okay, low rate here. This is how you would race or row hard in 18, okay? Here we go. Let's drop the rate. Everything means a little more at the lower rate. But you watch to see how my hands don't stop. They even don't really pause. You have to keep moving smoothly up the slide, driving fast with the legs. So that's I was getting a 20, 22, 18. I was kind of all over the place, but you get the idea at the lower rates, okay? The handle speed, and what I was seeing yesterday in the video was a stop, like almost a pause. And she didn't mean to do it. She was trying to just slow the rate. That's not how you want to do it. You want to keep the handle moving pretty consistently through. Okay. It is slower, but it's just a float. Okay, here's a 36. Here's a 36. So coming up, okay, so quick hands, continuous, right? Floating up, driving fast away. Same idea, different stroke rates. But just don't pause unless you're doing a drill. Keep the handle moving. Let's go ahead and stretch, get some water. Breathe. Stretch hamstrings, get some water. Remember, things you can control: hydration, eating well, and sleeping well, and stress relief. You can make a choice to relieve that stress. Work out, change your mindset, write goals down, be proactive. Start thinking positively, okay? Watch inspiring movies, you guys. Netflix, Amazon, there's a ton of movies on right now, and it recommends you to watch more. So if you watch Rudy, or if you watch James Lawrence 50/50, or if you watch any endurance athletes movies, it'll recommend, oh, maybe you'll like this one, and have a Netflix binge on inspiring movies. That's what I did, you guys, last year for the Ultraman, that insane triathlon I did last year. I was watching movies, I was reading all these, inspiring quotes. I was doing anything to inspire me to get moving. And I used everything and anything to create that positive mindset, to create those 20 plus hour training weeks. 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day of fitness training. How do you do that? It's a mindset. It doesn't just happen. Okay, you gotta plan for it. You gotta prepare. You gotta attack it every day. You gotta have that mindset. And how does it help you? Watch inspiring things, read inspiring things, and go on social media, motivation, anything, hashtags. Get it out there. Follow positivity. Bring it in. Block out the bad. Bring in the good. Okay, block out the bad people, negative. Bring in the good. So let's go. Left leg in, right leg out, right hand on. We're going to continue this drill. So place your left hand on top of your left leg and help push it down. Again, Motivation Monday, guys. I'm throwing it all at you today. Pushing down and breathe. In that warm-up, you should be getting around, if you're rowing pretty hard, you should be getting around 5,000 meters just in that warm-up. That's a 20-minute solid warm-up. And if you're doubting, or if you're saying that's too long, or why does he warm up for more than 10 minutes? Because you guys, Steve Gladstone, my coach, collegiate rowing, also national team, that's how long rowers warm up for. That's how long it's appropriate on the machine to build up that power. You don't want to rush the warm-up in this sport. Take your time, learn it, attack it, get the most out of that warm-up. Now here, if both hands on, push that left leg, kick it down, and breathe. Make that left leg burn. If it's not burning, push it down faster. Force it down. Good. Both feet in. Now feel the difference of one leg versus two. Two legs versus one. Kick. Push them both down. Like a jump squat. Good. Left leg out, right leg in, left hand on, pushing down the right leg. Hang out and breathe. Push the right leg down, feel it. And breathe. Both hands on, wide grip. Feel just the right leg. Get those power watts up. If you're using splits, get the splits down. Right leg kick. Push down. Make the right leg burn. Good. Both feet in. Now apply that same feeling you have with the right leg to both legs. Get length, power up. Push through, breathe. Good, easy. That's why I love this sport so much, because everything's straightforward. There's no impact. I've had 2 knee surgeries on my left knee due to soccer, hockey, other sports growing up. And rowing has allowed me to train injury-free because it's no impact. Best recovery, the best physical training for knee injuries. It's one of the best exercises you can do for your core, for everything, really. Very safe exercise. So spread the word to your friends who are runners or cyclists or even swimmers. The pool is closed. So turn them on to rowing. Let's go 10 on, 10 off. Out of 30, guys. Hard strokes. And let's incorporate those quick legs that drive, bringing that handle in the body. Let's go. Push. 10. Good. Ease, breathe, recover. Get more. Building up after the warm-up is over. Keep it going. 10, 30, go. Good. One more. Hit it. Go. Good. And easy, light. Breathe, get some water, stretch it out. If your back is sore, or your butt, get a seat pad for your butt, but if it's still sore, you're using your butt, so that's why it's sore. Just like a squat, you're using it. So it's not the seat, again, it's you. Which is good, that's what you want. If your back is sore, yeah, you're using it. Rowing's not bad for your back. Get that out of your head. Okay, as like any sport, overuse injuries, baseball, basketball, tennis, right? Golf even, or any of the sports, there's overuse injuries. So of course the Olympians are rowing 5-6 hours a day. Of course their backs are going to be sore. Because they're at the brink of injury, like every other Olympian in endurance sports. So get that out of your mind. If your back is sore and it's recurring sore, it's probably because you're doing it wrong, right? And I'm here to tell you how to row correctly. Use that core, strengthen your back. Rowing's probably one of the best things you can do for your back. So keep that going. So on this, you guys, we're going to set up 1 minute on, 1 minute off. Each minute, I'm going to share with you my top 10 inspiring quotes as of this morning, when I thought about just waking up. Came up with 10. Okay, select workout, new workout, intervals, time, or intervals, and then you have the 1. Set the time to 1, it's already set. If you have the concept 2, now go scroll down and set the rest to 1. So it should read 1 and 1, okay? The first quote is from my father. And it reads, the saying is, what's possible is what you think is possible. Meaning, if you come up with something and you're like, I don't know if I can do that, you're probably not going to do it. If you say, I'm going to do it, and it's possible, it will be possible. So what's possible is what you think is possible. That's from my father, Olympic coach, Olympic rowing legend, bronze medalist, and so on. Hall of Fame at Cornell University. So here we go. Front end. Ready. Row hard. At a 30, guys. We're going to do all these at 30. Row hard. Think of that motivation. 30 strokes. Push it. Focus. Good. 30 hard strokes. Take that positive motivation and use it. Second quote is from Steve Gladstone. It's more of a coaching and more of a reminder than inspiring, but he says, basically as quoted as saying, power equals feet. Feet traveled, distance, right? Power equals feet. Technique equals inches. You have to have both, but you must have power. You cannot have one or the other. You must have both. Power equals feet, technique equals inches. That is a Steve Gladstone saying. Use that power. Apply that technique. 30, let's go. Stay low. All the way. Legs. Good. Number 3, guys. I have my sheet list here when I wrote them down this morning. Number 3. You all know him. There's been a few movies about him. One of the most famous American runners of all time, Steve Prefontaine. His quote, "To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift." Okay, you guys? Meaning, to give anything less than what you're doing right now, to say, oh, I'll just do it halfway or half-assed, is to sacrifice your workout, to sacrifice yourself. You're bringing yourself down. So finish it, do it, and be the best you can be at what you're doing at this time. 30. Be pride. Have pride in your workout. 30. All the way. Good. Easy road out. Good. Keep it going. As some of you guys know, I grew up playing ice hockey. My father's influence growing up in Canada. My father grew up in Canada. My uncle played goalie at Cornell University. He's coached NHL greats, Alec Martinez and Tikhonov. With that influence, I grew up playing ice hockey. With that influence, in the 90s, I grew up playing ice hockey under Wayne Gretzky, meaning Wayne Gretzky was here in LA, an ultimate icon. His quote, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." Wayne Gretzky, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Kick 30. Breathe. Let's take it up. Stay long. Legs, breathe, 10. Good. Easy, feeling it, guys. Good job. Number 5, Michael Jordan. Yeah, and I'm quoting the 3 greats in the 90s. Gretzky, Jordan, Bo Jackson's next. Michael Jordan. Talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence wins championships. Michael Jordan. No more truth than that in the sport of rowing. Talent can get you winning sea races or winning, doing well on your fitness test, but teamwork, being involved with a team in rowing, will win those championships. 30. Work it. Come on. Sit up, breathe. Good. Breathe. Good job. Keep it going. Get some water when you can. Okay, next one from the Iron Cowboy, James Lawrence. He did 50 Ironmans in 50 states and 50 straight days a few years back. He says, the secret to success is doing a lot of little things consistently over a long period of time. That's James Lawrence, the Iron Cowboy. Shout out to my friend James. Yes, he is my friend. Watch 50-50-50, guys, on Netflix. Here we go. Push. One minute hard. Let's go, sit up, breathe. Good. Good job. Breathe, roll it out. Keep moving. Feeling it. Good job. Bo Jackson. Number 7, Bo Jackson. Set your goals high. And don't stop till you get there. Simple. I love it. Bo Jackson, one of the best all-around athletes ever to live. Baseball, and pro football simultaneously. Set your goals high and don't stop till you achieve them. Gotta love it. 30, let's go. All the way. Good. Good job. Way to work. Way to go. Motivation. Number 8. And again, a hockey reference. The Miracle on Ice. Team USA beat the Russians in 1980. Considered a miracle, because it was. Herb Brooks was the coach. Watch that movie, Miracle. Disney, watch it today. His quote, great moments are born from great opportunity. You have a great opportunity right now. This moment, during our crisis, great moments are born here. Make that moment count. 30, let's go. Stay long. Push. Breathe. Sit up. Good. Good job. Breathe. Keep it going, you guys. Keep it going. We all know this one. Kobe Bryant. One of his quotes. If you're afraid to fail, you're probably going to fail. Simple. Again, direct. Blunt. Right? That's definitely a Kobe quote. Being direct, not afraid to admit the truth. So let's fight it. Let's go. Let's breathe. Let's succeed. 30. Stay long. Hang. Kick. All the way. Lengthen out. Good. Running out of time. One more to go. Quoting my mom. Next week we'll have all female list. My mom, last but not least, if you start something, do it well and make sure to finish it. Otherwise, what's the point? That quote, you guys, I just learned, is from Heisman Trophy winner Mike Garrett, 1965 USC Heisman Trophy winner. I thought that was from my mom the whole time. And she referenced me in studies. And I said, great, I'll use that for sports. And then she's like, no, that's for studies. And in turn, it's actually from sports. So, good, shout out to you, Mom, I love you. Here we go, 30. Let's go, last one. Finish it. 20 strokes, breathe. All the way. Good. Easy, guys. Good job. Roll it out. Get some water. Stretch. Great job, you guys. That was a tough one. We rode a little bit more this class. On average, people ask me how far do we row, and I could just give you an average. In an hour, typically in our classes, we do an hour classes. And on that note, you guys, I mentioned as a fitness trainer, as someone who's been in the industry of training, fitness training for over 20 years. A half hour is good, 45 minutes is better, an hour is best. Over an hour extra credit. That's when you really start fat burning, accelerating, burning all those reserves. You have to go past 30 minutes though. You have to try, okay? 30 minutes again is your base. To me, not enough. If you're gonna get ready for a workout, all that time preparation, you might as well go 45, you might as well go the whole hour, right? I mean, if you're gonna prep, do the whole hour. So that's the best. So every class we do an hour, and yeah, so we're here all the time, and the average amount of training or meters we do per class is around 6 or 7 miles of rowing, which is around 10,000 meters, 8 to 10,000 meters. Today, probably, I rowed about over 10,000. So that's a good amount. That's a great amount of training, a great amount of meters. So put in the time, log in the hours, okay? No one ever said, I got better at something and spent less time at it. Nobody ever, okay? Unless you win the lottery, I mean, and then that's another set of whatever. But no one got better at anything by spending less time at it. Think about that, okay? So let that inspire you. Hope you guys have a great day, a great week.